So I went to an AMC Scream Unseen, and this movie was Lisa Frankenstein. Let's talk about it. Okay, so Lisa Frankenstein was the AMC Unseen Scream Unseen movie, whatever you want to call it, whatever they call it. You know, it's all these mumble bumble words. But Lisa Frankenstein was the movie, and I kind of anticipated that's what it was going to be because it was a PG-13 horror movie, and I was like, that's the only one that's coming out, and that comes out this week. So I got to see it, and I tell you what, the trailers looked very goofy, looked very wacky, looked like this may be a movie that will hit or a movie that would be absolutely atrocious. But I'm here to tell you, man, this movie, it's a hit. I really enjoyed this movie quite a lot. What I really like about this movie is it knows exactly what it is and exactly what it's trying to do, and it executes upon that. So this doesn't try and make itself out to be a horror movie that you're going to sit there and be like, oh, man, my heart's pounding. I'm nervous. I'm scared. That's not what this is. This is a comedy horror. And it lands, man. I tell you, it lands. The comedy in this movie is hilarious. I was cracking up throughout the whole entire film. Just the line deliveries, the jokes themselves, the little moments where you're just like, the facial expressions on the characters just absolutely nailed. Completely and utterly nailed. And that's exactly what you expect from this type of movie. You expect to go in there when you see a comedy horror. You expect to get a little bit of the horror elements. So, you know, obviously you got like your zombie lands and stuff like that. So you're going to have a bit of blood and gore there. But you really need to nail the balance between that and the comedy. And the comedy has to land. This movie did do that. And it's a testament to Catherine Newton. Oh my word. Like, if you guys have seen Freaky with Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton, she's fantastic in that movie, and I love that movie. I thought that was hilarious. She comes into this movie and plays a quirky character that is unhinged. Well, becomes unhinged throughout the movie, and her performance alone, bro, she puts this whole entire movie on her back and carries it. She is hilarious. She is brilliant in this movie. I really enjoyed her performance. Her performance, when you're sitting there, you have a big smile, you have a big grin on your face, you're being entertained. And she nailed this character of Lisa. Like, we meet Lisa, who's this scared character at the start who doesn't talk much in that, but as she goes on this character arc, you know, trying to discover who she is and what she wants to do and everything like that after events happen, she becomes such a quirky character that is so unhinged that it is absolutely bonkers, man. It is bonkers. But they really dive into the silliness of this movie. It's not like over the top silliness where you're kind of like, oh, that's a bit too much. You know, you jump the shark there. You know, what's going on? No, it's to a degree where you're kind of sitting there and you're like, this is the perfect amount of silliness that you require for a film like this. And look, don't go in this thinking any of this is real, because the stuff that happens in this is not realistic. It's not realistic. So don't even go in there expecting that. But her performance, man, is just absolutely so much fun. It is so much fun. And then you got Cole Sprouse, who's brilliant in this film as well. He doesn't have any lines of dialogue until the very, very end. But his performance is all about the facial expressions. And he gets it right. Because it's key, when you don't have any lines or any dialogue, you then need to convey the emotions with your facial expressions, with your actual acting. And that's what he does. And he does it very, very well. Like, there's so many moments where his facial expression just makes the scene. You know, Catherine delivers this beautiful line that is, you know, waiting to be, you know, laughed at, and as you're about to laugh at the line, his facial expression just takes you over the edge to the next level where you start laughing. And it's so much fun. And then you've got the actual set design itself. Man, the set design is incredible in this film. I really liked it. It's vibrant, it's colorful. They went down the 80s route, so this is taken in, I believe, 1989 it takes place. So it's right in the 80s there, coming to the end, and the colors are vibrant. They are so vibrant. Like, you got this beautiful pink house. You know, the mother, she's all in dressed in that, you know, different colors as well. her character is bad. When you meet that character, oh my word, I tell you what. Woo! Talk about a mother from hell. That's the one right there. But dude, the performance of that particular character was great as well. And it needed to be like that. And then there's this goth chick as well. And dude, she is one of those ones as well. But there are so many moments that are just absolutely hilarious, man. Hilarious. Like, you just sit there and you're like, this is going to be stupid, but it's not. It just works. I don't know why it does. It just works. The tanning bed works. It's brilliant. Like, this is just one of those movies that someone sat down and went, what can I do? How can I take the Frankenstein sort of elements of those old movies, twist it to make it a fun comedy horror movie? And that's what it is. And that's what they do really well. They take inspiration from Frankenstein and apply it to this movie and deliver what they promised. It's absolutely perfect. It really is. I wouldn't change anything about this film. I wouldn't. I would say probably the only criticism that I really felt would be the pacing. And it is an hour and 45 minutes long. Sometimes it does take a bit too long and it does feel a bit long, but it's not like you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, oh man, this is a 2 hour, 3 hour movie. It's not like that. It just feels like the story has been told and we're coming to the end and it's kind of like, are we going to wrap it up now? So there's that. The story itself is just about a girl who is basically can't fit in with society because of something that happened to her. And now all of a sudden she finds this person that she can confide in and starts to build a bond and a relationship with them. And it takes her down this other path, a very dark path, which is, yeah, there's blood and gore. There's one scene that is just, dude, I'm telling you now, I'm telling you, in the bed and an axe. I'm going to leave it at that. It's bloody, it's gory, but it's hilarious. I'm telling you that now. So there is that element of the horror side with the blood and gore. You will see that. Obviously, there's people that die in here. And yeah, but man, I didn't expect to actually like this film this much. I did not expect that I was going to actually have so much fun with it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. I really had a good time with this film. I would not mind going out and watching it again. I really would. This is a movie like Freaky that you can get and you can just put on and have a laugh. Because that's what it is. There's like this one scene with the piano and Catherine Newton dancing and singing. Oh my word, I tell you what, that scene was awesome. I really loved that scene. And I was cracking up, laughing. Just the performance, man. It was just... Lisa Frankenstein, when it comes out, go and check it out, man. It's of so much fun. It is so much fun. I enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys did see it tonight. What did you guys think? And if you guys have seen it on Thursday, if you watch this then when it comes out, let me know your thoughts. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.